I'm Jenn Page.
And I'm John Curtis.
And we are two nerds in a garage. So once again last week, everybody agreed with me and not you. I love you guys.
Regarding what exactly?
Mostly regarding who's the best Batman.
Oh my God.
We had an overwhelming reply of Michael Keaton.
No, this is bullshit.
And again, I will say that it's not the best. It's just my favorite. But let me read you some of the answers.
Please, it's Christian Bale, but go ahead.
Okay, so Sarah says Michael Keaton, hands down. Dave says Michael Keaton. He was the best of both the Playboy Millionaire and the Caped Crusader.
What? Okay, are you picking only people that say Michael
I'm
Keaton?
picking the people who answered our question.
So no one actually said
No one said Christian Bale. Sorry, baby. And then Brian, he also brought in the Dumbledore Vader. So for Michael, he said Michael Keaton versus George Clooney is a tough call.
Okay,
I know I think did
George
he
Clooney
mean
had
to
nipples
put Christian Bale? Maybe he meant to put. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. You meant to put Christian Bale, right, Brian? But then he says Dumbledore versus Vader. I love his answer because we couldn't really come to a conclusion.
No, we could not. What did he say?
He says Dumbledore will win hands down. Since Vader is part machine, Dumbledore has a secret spell that creates an EMP pulse that would short out Vader.
Ah, interesting.
I liked the way he thought.
But don't you think that Vader's force powers could sustain him during that EMP pulse?
I don't know. I mean, that was a really good question we got last week.
I appreciate the question.
You will like this one, though.
Okay.
Christy says, you rolled a critical hit with that awesome D&D shirt you wore last week.
Thank you, Christy.
And then finally, we had a Kirk versus Picard.
Ooh. And
Randy was +1 for Team Kirk.
That's right.
He says Kirk is run-and-gun cowboy. He can be diplomatic and tactful when he needs to be or even when he wants to be. Maybe he's the Quicksilver of Starfleet. Maybe he can only be used in the most dire of situations as the last-minute savior. Maybe he can defeat Darth Vader and Dumbledore and get the girl all while Picard sips tea, Earl Grey.
Let's not go crazy, Randy. Okay.
That's fun. You guys, thank you for sending those in. Keep sending your questions and your comments. It makes us a lot of fun.
Yes. Give us more questions. We want to answer them.
I know. So, babe, did you see in your Facebook feed at all the whole Yale pigs study thing?
What? No.
Okay. I thought it was weird that you didn't bring this up to me.
Enlighten me.
Okay. So, y'all, there is an article it basically says researchers at the Yale School of Medicine successfully restored some functions to pigs' brains that had been dead for hours.
What?
First of all, why are we doing this?
Yeah. Did the Yale study induce the brain comas? Are we mistreating pigs?
Did we kill pigs for brain studies? They probably did, which is disturbing, which is another reason I don't eat.
Bacon tastes good. Pork chop tastes good.
I just kept thinking, though, like, do they not learn anything? Like, has anybody watched a single zombie movie? Why?
That is the gateway study into zombieism.
Yeah, why are we bringing people back to life? What is the need of this? If you've died, you've died. It's already bad enough that we have this sort of science. I mean, it's a good thing. Like your heart stops, doctors bring you back to life.
Right.
But
that's good.
If you're dead.
Yeah, but there's that window. What was the movie where they let people die and then they brought them back to life? Oh, they took something back from the afterlife. What was that? Flatliners.
Yeah.
There's the window where you can
I will
still
again
be brought
then
back.
say, have they not learned anything from science fiction movies?
Well, those pigs didn't bring anything back, so we're good to go, right?
We don't know that. Maybe there's some pig having some nightmares, So listen, though, this got me thinking, though, like about you and I if we were in the zombie apocalypse, and more importantly, our relationship in the zombie apocalypse.
You are my meat shield.
Yeah, this is pretty much answered all my questions I would ask you. So, but I thought, okay, one thing I think is funny is that John, like, there's things where you'll eat like anything. Like I'll be like, it's expired, and he's like, it's fine. So I thought, okay, how long would a can of food need to be expired before you would eat it in the apocalypse?
Can of food is good forever. I'm serious.
Well, then why do they have expiration dates?
Because they're trying to reduce liability. I'm telling you, you can take a Campbell's chunky noodles.
Just the word chunky is no.
Chicken noodle soup out of Campbell's can is good for eternity. Because there's enough salt in there to preserve it
I would love to know if anybody's ever actually opened up a can of something and went, oh my God, this is disgusting.
No.
So
That's
basically
never
your
happened.
answer is you would eat it no matter what the date is.
Of course, because
Okay.
it's still good.
Okay, you get to choose one weapon. What do you choose for the zombie apocalypse?
A lightsaber.
Okay.
Something that is actually in
Something that-
existence.
Obviously we know
Okay.
lightsabers are
Oh,
real.
okay.
But yes.
Okay, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. On the spot.
Well, think of all the options of like what would you
like a machine gun. Do I have access to a machine gun?
Yeah, you could, but that's your
Then
one
I'm a
weapon. So you can't use it.
Oh no,
in
but I would
close-up
run out of
combat.
bullets.
Yeah.
I would have to go with.
But if
what
but let's
was
say
his-
you take
What was the name of his bat?
you want to take Lucille?
I want to take Lucille. It's a bat, functional, but it's got that extra little bit of
Plus, then you
nasty.
can play baseball later in the day.
Yeah. Like in the zombie apocalypse, no one is manning the batting cages.
Do you? Do you? That's true. We have all the free baseball we want. So, do you get? Would you get tired though if you're like in a massive, like you don't have a gun ever?
Would I get tired of
I think
not
you're
having
right.
a gun?
I think-
I'm not a gun guy, but I mean, bullets run out.
I do think you're right on the combat hand-to-hand combat weapon
Yeah.
is if you only get one,
Exactly.
it's probably the right choice.
Look, if I get a gun,
But what if I'm like over there across yonder and a zombie's about to eat my face and now you can't shoot him in the face. You have to watch me be eaten.
Okay. Then I'm going to go with a compound bow and arrow because you can retrieve the arrows.
Oh, that's smart.
And then I feel like I'm more like Daryl.
Are you able to do that in close up though? I guess you have to use your fists. You only have your
well,
fists.
I could go all like, what's his name in Orlando Bloom?
Which
in,
what?
Lord
Which
of the
one?
Rings.
Oh, Legolas.
Yeah, Legolas. I just go like take the arrow and like,
I'm like, which nerd Orlando Bloom movie?
right in the head.
Okay. You're in a sticky zombie situation. Okay.
Always a great place to be.
You can only save either your spouse, which we'll call moi, or your kid, and your kid is 5.
Oh, we cannot do this.
You can
right
only
now.
save
No,
one.
No, this is,
Who's
you
he
can't do
gonna
it. You can't do
pick?
it. No, I'm not going to answer this question. It's a BS question. Not going to answer it.
You have to answer. Come on.
This is horrible. I'm not going to do Sophie's
Okay.
choice on this show.
What if your kid's 16? Then you save me, right?
I mean, no 16-year-old needs to be saved. So sure. Terrible drivers.
Okay. I'm dead. I'm dead. You're starving.
Yes.
Do you eat me?
It depends how old you are. Like, how long have you been dead?
I've been dead 2 days.
No, I'm not going to eat you. You're rotted.
But you're really hungry. But
You just
basically,
died,
no. But there
and
is.
you have no zombie whatever in you. Yeah, just throw you on the fire.
So there's no remorse. Like, sorry, babe, I'm eating you.
I'm gonna cry through every bite, like Homer eating the lobster. Oh, remember that episode of Homer with The Simpsons? Remember that?
No.
Pinchy the lobster. He grew this lobster up from a baby, and then he had to eat him. And then at the end of the episode, he was eating him. And he's like, Pinchy, you'd be my Pinchy.
You'd still eat me. Oh, so I'm your lobster too.
You're my lobster.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Would you rather watch the apocalypse happen? Like we're alive now, we're living our life. You watch it happen. You watch the world go to
Like that.
or only know a post-apocalyptic world.
What do you mean? No, you want to watch it happen.
So you don't want to like just you've been born and grown up and you only know the post-apocalyptic world.
Nah, that's boring.
But don't
You
you
want to
miss-
see it happen.
Yeah, but then you
like,
know-
oh my God, this country is sending its nukes. We're all gonna die.
But
Somehow we
now
survived
you've
the
lost
nuclear
your
explosion.
loved ones. You know.
How do you know
okay,
that?
Okay, here's the thing though. You now know the joy of video games and you'll never get to play them again.
Nope.
But in a post-apocalyptic world, you would never have known they existed.
Car battery.
Okay, no, but
TV
let's be
works.
realistic. Let's be realistic.
Okay, maybe we're not in the post-apocalyptic world. We're not using car batteries to make video games work, even though I think it should be a priority.
Okay, I got another one for you. Would you rather share supplies with someone and risk running out or hoard them and be all alone? I actually know his answer to this, even though he won't admit the
I'm
truth.
gonna share it.
Liar!
Was it with you or someone else?
Okay, if it's with me, you'll share.
Yeah.
But just, like a stranger. You're going to
A
hoard it.
stranger?
I know him. He'd rather be alone and have all
Look at
his stuff to
strangers in
himself.
Walmart. Look, Black Friday is coming up, and it's a reminder to us all, you don't share.
Okay, last one for you. Would you rather be turned into a zombie or watch everyone you love be turned into a zombie?
Watch everyone else. That's so easy. Why would that even...
Thanks, babe. Thanks.
Why would I want to be a zombie? My life's over.
I know, but like
that's
now,
a choice.
But now you've watched
everyone else. Please.
I want to make sure his mom sees this video.
Mom, you're a zombie. Maria, my nephew coming up.
Nephew.
Zombie.
Everybody, we're all zombies.
Uncle John says you're a zombie.
So that he can live.
Thank you for your sacrifice.
It's so messed up. You are so.
What?
Okay, so listen. Since we're talking zombies and we just talked about the crazy pigs and the brains coming back, I did want to talk about the sci-fi films because I think that we haven't learned enough from sci-fi films to stop doing stupid shit.
Okay, yes.
But also we do get good things from sci-fi films, right? So like I wondered what let's each name movies, like something you want from that movie to happen and something you don't want to happen from that movie.
Something we want and something we don't want.
Yes.
Okay, please.
Go first.
Okay. I will say one cool thing I want from a movie is from...
Which movie?
Matrix.
Okay.
I want to be able to download stuff right into my brain. But it doesn't have to be like post-apocalyptic stuff. Like, so in The Matrix, Keanu Reeves goes, I know Kung Fu. But in this world, I could be like, I know interior design. Like, I know Feng Shui. And the place would be amazing.
It would be cool if I could export things to my brain as a director because I'm always trying to get people to understand something I'm saying. I could just be like, here, look at this. Go light this. Okay.
I know sound design.
One thing you don't want to happen from The Matrix.
Oh, well, I don't want robots to take over because, it's happening
Robots
already.
took over in The Matrix? Do I not remember The Matrix?
Yeah. AI, like...
Oh, AI.
Well, but they were...
In my brain, I was thinking like Terminator-style robots.
But, like, yeah, robots took over, like AI, and then all the robots attacked the humans and then forced them down in the middle of the earth. I don't want them to take over. Like, our jobs right now, robots are taking over. Like, I work in the service industry, and they're taking over. Like, shh, a robot could do that. God.
One of my favorite sci-fi films is Jurassic Park.
Yes.
And I do want to hang out with adorable herbivore dinosaurs.
Okay.
I do not want all the screaming and the dying when we're running from Tyrannosaurus Rexes. So
can we only get the good and the bad?
Yeah, can we only get the good ones and not get the bad ones?
I mean, you can sustain herbivore dinosaurs. You have all the vegetables you want.
Can I have one in our backyard? They could eat the stupid tree of the lemons that are always falling in our yard.
Yes.
And I don't have to pick them up. Okay, what's your other movie?
Let's see. Okay. I want, like from Harry Potter, I want to be able to cast spells and repair menial things. Like,
why didn't I pick Harry Potter? What is wrong with I picked it. I've kind of put that in a fantasy world, I think, more than sci-fi.
Oculus Reparo. You repaired your glasses.
Yeah.
But, like, there's so many things out there that, like, dishwasher Reparo. Like,
so you want to be able to do spells?
Yes, to fix things, though. I don't even want, like, let's avoid all the other dramatic things that spells can do.
You just want to simply fix
it.
things.
I want a fix-it spell. I want a wand that just fixes things. Maybe like Wreck-It Ralph or like Fix-It Felix. It's just like cling, cling, cling.
Are you trying to fix me right now?
No.
Am I broken?
No.
You have a problem with me?
No, your smile's perfect. All right.
What do you not want from Harry Potter?
No spiders.
Of all the things that you could pick.
No spiders.
You picked no spiders. And not even giant spiders, just no spiders in general.
Anything spider related in Harry Potter needs to go. Just the big spider, the small spiders. I'm with Weasley on this one. I'm as terrified as he is.
Okay, so I picked Gremlins, but really you could pretty much took any sci-fi cute little alien creature movie, and this would be the same thing. Because I do want a little cute mogwai as a pet, but I don't want like the creepy multiplying little ass that like. Dang it! I just got lightsabered. I don't want the little creepy bad guys that are gonna purposely eat after midnight to become Satan's spawn. I don't want them.
That was the movie. That's what the movie wanted too.
We
don't want this.
I know. I just want the cute little mogwai.
Of course you do, but that's not a movie. Like 2 hours of like.
I don't know. I could watch 2 hours of just baby Yoda, quote unquote Yoda, being cute and moving things with the Force.
Yes.
He's so cute.
We don't want to spoiler stuff though. Okay. Was that the not bad thing? Okay. So I'm doing mine.
You're doing your last.
My last one. Back to the Future.
I picked Back to the Future as my third, but go for it.
Okay. So I want flying cars. Seriously. They said that was going to happen years ago in the movie. We don't have flying cars.
Well, they're making them kind of.
Yeah, I did see like a prototype for a flying car that could like transform.
But
a
yeah,
little bit.
we're not at the Jetsons level yet.
No, we're not the Jetsons.
I actually put flying cars as well, but what I do not want from Back to the Future is time travel.
Oh,
because time travel stresses me out. Anybody who knows me knows that time travel stresses me out.
what?
Come on, like seriously. Like, okay, poor Marty McFly is just in a loop for the rest of eternity. Am I wrong?
I mean, he is looking at a picture where he's disappearing. That is stressful.
But like look, let's just take even just the first Back to the Future ever.
Yes.
It ends with us seeing him in that loop again.
Yeah.
So when does the loop end? How does it end?
You're stressed out right now.
I am. Okay, so then what about Terminator?
Terminator's even more stressful.
So
'Cause
you've
you-
said, and then we don't even, let's look at just the first one because there's so many. Like just the first one, right? So they sit. So John, right?
Connor?
John John sends his
John
dad
sends
back.
No, well, not his dad.
Yes, he's
oh
gonna
my
become
God,
his
it's his dad. I
dad.
forgot about that.
He sends his dad back to impregnate his mom and protect his mom.
That
I'm
is stressful. I'm stressed. You're right. How does James Cameron do that?
Like time travel never makes sense to me ever. I don't understand. Like, can you name one movie where you're like, okay, this time travel makes sense?
No. What do we got? What do we got as our best time travel movies? We got Back to the Future, which I think is kind of canon in terms of how people interpret time travel.
Oh, it stresses me out because I don't want to be in a constant loop forever if I time travel.
And then you've got Terminator, the Terminator series, where they're always sending
really
stuff
confusing.
back. It's really confusing because...
But at least the Terminator logic kind of makes sense because they do affect the future. Like, do you believe if we have time travel, it'll affect the future, right?
Here we go. Why... Oh, that doesn't make sense.
Didn't we just watch something that they were like, they don't believe that time, like there's what was it, where it's like time travel doesn't really affect the future. And if that's the case, then you could time travel all the time and just kind of visit the past.
Well, in terms of straight physics, as we know it today, you can only time travel in the future. You can't go back.
Okay.
So we have nothing to worry about in terms of paradox.
So if you go to the future, can you come back to the present time?
Nope.
So if time travel were real, which I'm using air quotes for those listening and can't watch us, I can go to the future and stay in the future.
Yes.
And then now eventually, so my past self is gone.
Yep.
So your past self would eventually come and meet me in my future.
Yeah. Hello. You look great.
So like then Avengers, whenever Cap visits, it's so confusing.
It is.
So
that's another time travel movie.
So he visits her as when they go back to the past.
Yes.
And he dances with her.
Yes.
And then he comes back to the future.
No, he doesn't come back. He just
comes back to the
ages
present
he just ages naturally to the present.
Okay.
Yes.
So he just didn't come back with them.
He time traveled naturally.
Which, by the way, our good friend Patrick Gorman is Old Cap.
Oh.
Shout out to PG there.
He was the stand-in for Old Cap.
They used his features though and his body and like it's really cool.
It was really cool.
I don't know. Maybe what's that really bad MSTK movie?
MST3K. Mystery Science Theater 3000 has one of the best time traveler movies. Please check this out.
By best, it's worst because it's on the show. But
so bad. It's so good. It's called Time Chasers.
Time Chasers.
And this guy equips this floppy disk time machine onto his twin engine plane, and he goes back in time, he goes ahead in time, and like people are wearing neon and they look like weird 80s people. Just check it out. Time Chasers, Mystery Science Theater.
I really just want somebody to, for once and all, explain to me exactly how time travel should work, and then I think every movie needs to adhere to that pattern.
Yes. They can't. Physics.
We have an audience question.
Audience question.
Let me boost up that volume and hit the button.
I'm Brian. I'm from New Jersey. There's a question I fight with myself in my head about. Maybe you guys can help. Who would win in a fight? Die Hard Bruce Willis or Fifth Element Bruce Willis?
So we have
there's so much
John
to unwrap
McClane,
there. We have John McClane.
Die Hard.
Yes.
And Corbin. How does she do his do the voice? I can't do her voice.
Her voice?
Her voice is so
Corbin
cute.
Dallas. Lilo Multipass.
Yes. Fifth Element is one of my favorite movies of all time, by the way. Top 5 easy of my movies. So
opera rap.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Okay.
Anyway, so and I love Die Hard too. So okay, my first thing my first thing was like, well, of course, our Die Hard Bruce Willis is a cowboy. Like he's like a he will beat you no
matter what. So many odds against him.
Corbin saves the entire world, galaxy, time.
Yes. So Corbin Dallas has aid. He has people helping him. He's got
Lilu.
He's got Lilu. And she's, the Fifth Element.
I think Lilu would beat the crap out of both Bruce Willises.
Of course. That's a gimme. You don't want to argue that. That's a total gimme. Both Bruce Willises attack Lilu. She's taking him down. Okay. She's the perfect species.
She is awesome.
Yes. But no, they established that in the movie. She's perfect. But I think technology-wise, Corbin Dallas has an edge on Die Hard Bruce Willis.
Okay, so he could use weapons or something that Bruce Willis
does.
Wouldn't have.
He has all that stuff.
But if we were to go hand-to-hand combat, I do think our Die Hard Bruce Willis would win because he put himself through some I'm not going to say because I don't get lightsabered.
Die Hard Bruce Willis did most of his fighting with a gun.
Did he though? Because, he did a lot of, sneaking up on people and, taking them out quietly because he didn't want to be seen. And, he was a bruised, battered mess by the end of the movie.
Yes, but he was not a ninja. He was shooting a lot of people. He was skirting, he's scooching under desks.
Well, even if you still have a gun-to-gun combat, maybe he's still going to be better because he's a better shot.
You know what? Okay, I agree with you. I think Die Hard Bruce Willis, gun battle with Corbin Dallas, Die Hard Bruce Willis wins. Gun battle only.
Die Hard Bruce Willis versus Bruce's Fifth Element Bruce Willis.
Yes.
You think Die Hard Bruce Willis wins?
Now, if they had everything they had access to in each of their universes, I think Corbin Dallas obviously wins because of technology. Now, if someone wants to dispute that, because I guess guns aren't too dissimilar in both those universes, maybe they can.
Yeah. It's tough, though, because I really like Corbin Dallas.
Lilu Multipas.
Since we're talking about movies, I've been really bothered by the fact that, one, you've been watching way too much Disney Plus.
Disney Plus has given me
No, I'm tired of hearing about it. I actually think I might not like Star Wars anymore because he's been playing it too much.
Stop! You nut.
He's like, listen, if you're a parent, parents will understand this. If you're a parent who has a 5-year-old in your house, and you know how they like that one movie and they watch it over and over and over, and you once liked that movie and now you hate it.
Are you saying I'm a kid?
I'm just saying, over and over and over and over.
Whatever.
And over
That's
and
what.
over.
Why would you not watch Star Wars movies over and over and over?
But I want to ask
them.
But I want to ask.
Do you fall asleep to Star Wars movies? Do you fall asleep to Star Wars movies?
But I want to talk to you about what they're doing though. Are you bothered by the fact that not only Lucas keeps changing these edits of movies, but Disney Plus has now made another freaking edit?
Yes. Okay. So we're talking about Star Wars: A New Hope.
The first edit ever in '77. Han shot first.
Okay.
Would you agree with that?
Of course. Everyone agrees with that.
Han shot
first. The entire
first.
universe, there's not one person who watches this is going to say Han did not shoot first.
Okay.
There's a whole movement. There's t-shirts. Han shot first. Han shot first. Whatever. We forgave the 97 version where Greedo shoots first and the weird, awkward edit.
The edit.
We forgave the 2004.
It's like a weird cut.
Yes. But Disney Plus came along and they edited it again. But this time they did something so freaking weird, I almost want to lightsaber myself on purpose.
Anyway, I think this is, for me, the big news of the week. I think this is what everybody was talking about.
Disney
rightfully
Plus
so.
edited A New Hope. Okay? The Han shot first is still weird because they both kind of shoot at the same time. But before the shots happen, Greedo says something, and it's not even subtitled. So you don't know what he's saying or why he's saying it, but he just says Maclunkey.
Here's the clip.
Yes,
I bet you have.
Maclunkey.
Also, I can never get over the bad After Effects edit with the weird it's not even their normal pew pew laser from the guns. It's a weird Pong Atari style. It's so bad.
But he says Maclunkey. Why? It drives me crazy.
They even interviewed the guy who played him.
Yes.
And they were like, I have no idea.
Why would you change that? So maybe they're trying to divert from the fact that Han shot first, even more so than they have in the past. Like, we're not even talking about Han shot first. It's the end of the story. There's no dialogue.
Has anybody out there in our listening audience, have you guys seen any article, because I haven't found one, that has Disney or somebody from Lucas, somebody's explaining
There's
this?
some executive out there that was like, you know what? I think he should say Maclunkey. Well, why? What does that mean? I don't know, but let's just do it. And that got past everyone.
I know. Well, that happens a lot of Disney. I think there's a lot of times you're like, really? This got past everybody there?
Jeez. You know, I did a little scouring myself.
Oh, God.
And I found, actually, a long-lost clip of Empire Strikes Back that Disney Plus has edited themselves. And I just want you to see it, okay?
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. He told me enough. He told me you killed him. No. Maclunkey.
Stop doing it, Disney.
He has way too much time on his hands.
Yeah, I do.
Way too much. Way too much. And with that, thank you guys so much for tuning in once again this week. You are awesome. Keep your questions coming.
Thank you.
It gives us joy, and it's so much fun to talk with you guys. Please
subscribe,
yes.
Comment, visit our merch shop, support us.
And if you like this show, please share with just one person you think would like it.
Yes.
And subscribe and rate us on Apple Podcasts. And until next week,
we'll see you later.
Maclunkey. You've been listening to Two Nerds in a Garage podcast. If you're having fun nerding out with us, please subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Rate and review, as it really helps others find the show, which helps us keep delivering fun content. We're also on all of your other favorite podcast apps, as well as on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
This show is supported by our listeners just like you. Please visit twonerdsinAgarage.com to find all the ways you can help keep supporting us, including our merch shop and direct donations through PayPal. Thank you again for being on this hero's journey with us.